Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unravel the mysteries hidden beneath the surface of corporate filings with a smirk and a deep dive. Today we are dissecting a filing from CEMTREX Incorporated that dropped on December 23rd, 2025. And let me tell you, this one is all about deals in money-changing hands. So CEMTREX is basically saying, hey, we made a deal to raise some cash. This isn't a deep dive into their quarterly earnings or long-term strategy, but rather a very specific event. The main story here is about CEMTREX entering into what they call a securities purchase agreement. Think of it like this: they agreed to sell some of their company's future to get money now. They made a deal with a single investor who sounds pretty important, aka an accredited institutional investor. They are going to get approximately $2 million worth of securities. Now, what are these securities, you ask? Well, it's a mix of their regular company stock, called common stock, and something called pre-funded warrants. Warrants are like options to buy stock later at a set price. This whole deal, or offering as they call it, wrapped up on that same December 23rd day. They wound up issuing a whole bunch of common stock and a good number of those pre-funded warrants. Now, this purchase agreement is a thick document with all sorts of promises and conditions. CEMTREX promised certain things about their business and the investor promised to pay. It's all pretty standard legal stuff to make sure everything is above board. And to make sure all this stock and warrant juggling is legal, they had their lawyers, the Donny law firm, give a stamp of approval. This is important because it means outside experts said, yeah, this move complies with the rules. Beyond the deal itself, CEMTREX also put out a press release to let everyone know. This is pretty typical for public companies. When they make a material announcement like raising a couple $1 million, they put out a press release so the public market is informed and has access to the same information. And what is a good filing without a list of all the important documents attached? We see the actual purchase agreement itself, which is Exhibit 10.1. This is where all the nitty-gritty details of the deal are written out. Then there is the legal opinion from the Donny law firm as Exhibit 5.1. And of course, the press release from December 23rd is Exhibit 99.1. Finally, we have the sign-off from the company's leadership. Sagagaval, who holds some pretty big titles like Chairman, President, and Chief Executive Officer, signed off on this report on December 23rd, confirming the accuracy of the information presented. Now, looking at this filing, the biggest takeaway isn't about massive financial swings or groundbreaking strategies. This is a classic financing maneuver. CEMTREX needed cash, and they got it by selling more of their company's potential to an investor. For a company like CEMTREX, especially if they are growth-oriented or need capital for new projects, raising money is a key part of their ongoing journey. The immediate impact is that CEMTREX has more cash in the bank. This could fund operations, acquisitions, research and development, or pay down debt. The key here is that they brought in a significant amount, $2 million, without the complexities of a broad public stock offering. They found one willing investor. However, there is always a flip side. Selling more stock, even through warrants, can dilute the ownership of existing shareholders. This means each existing share represents a smaller piece of the company than before. While this $2 million will help CEMTREX in the short term, the long-term success will depend on how effectively they use this new capital. Are they investing it in ventures that will generate returns greater than the cost of diluting their shareholders? That's the $1 million question, or in this case, the $2 million question. CEMTREX's history has seen them evolve through various sectors, and their ability to adapt and innovate will be crucial in turning this capital infusion into sustained growth. It is not inherently good or bad, it is a tool, and how it is wielded determines its ultimate value. Alright, that is our quick decode of CEMTREX Inc., its latest filing. What is your take on this kind of financing? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown valuable, hit that like button and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. And don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description for more exclusive content and discussions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next decode.